Hi and welcome back, guys. Yes, it is true what you are reading. I have found the reason why Bitcoin was not pumping yesterday after the FOMC meeting said they are halting the rates and they raised only 2 more times this year. Bitcoin should have pumped insanely through the roof and it did not happen, and I have found the reason. We will definitely talk about Bitcoin and the next targets that we have to watch and what the reason has to do with future targets. So definitely stick around here until the end and make sure that you are subscribing to this channel, like this video, and also activate the bell to never miss out on this important updates once I put them out. So now let's start first with the DXY, and here we see directly the DXY just broke a support level, or a level that should have held support at 102.57. So we have now broken it to the downside. Even though we are breaking to the downside, Bitcoin is not really pumping. Normally when something like this happens, Bitcoin, or at least some altcoins, go up like 3, 4, 5%. It's not happening right now across the board. And that has something to do with the reason that I have found that came out yesterday. And the reason is coming out of Asia. It's not whole Asia. It's actually one single country and one single company, actually 2 companies causing this. Let me show you the translation. So this is really bad translated by Google. I warn you right ahead, So here, the company DELIO is an investment platform, and they have suspended withdrawals to protect their clients, which is insane, So we want to protect you, so we just stop withdrawals, so you cannot take your money, so that it's in your best interest to protect you, which makes no sense, So they have said yesterday, as you can read here, in the aftermath of the recent suspension of deposits and withdrawals of digital assets at Haru Invest, situations such as sharp increase in market volatility and increase confusion among investors are causing, I guess that should have been caused confusion among investors. In this situation, in order to safely protect the assets of customers currently in custody, DELIO will inevitably suspend withdrawals temporarily as of June, so yesterday, that was yesterday, June 14, until the above situation and its aftermath has been resolved. We are very sorry for causing concerns to our valued customers and investors due to the unavoidable temporary suspension of withdrawals. DELIO will do our best to protect the assets of our customers while quickly grasping the facts and aftermaths related to the situation. We will continue to inform you through announcements regarding the facts to be identified later, protection of customer assets, and measures for this. Thank you. So now what you have to understand, how much are they holding and how much are they now suspending for withdrawal. I did not click here on the list yet. Maybe there might be the number. So I know the number, but I want to show it to you. So that's why I click now on it to see if it's going to show the numbers. No, only a withdrawal suspension. But it's billions worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum is now suspended from withdrawal from that platform. And that is the reason why Bitcoin was not pumping after the FOMC meeting, because around the same time this notice came out. It was around the same time. It was like 20-30 minutes later. So actually you can see it in the Bitcoin chart. Let's go quick to the Bitcoin chart. Let's go to a low time frame so that we can actually see this. Yesterday at the FOMC meeting, which was, let me actually go even to a lower time frame than that. So let me show it to you guys. So yesterday, what was this my time? That was 8. Yeah, so here, this candle, this green candle. So that was when we were starting to pump, and you see also the next candle was pumping until we dropped. And that was when people caught on to it that in South Korea, that's where the news broke from, that in South Korea, billions of dollars are now suspended from withdrawal, and that caused then the whole drop in this market, because you saw the price was actually pumping until the news came out, and then we started dropping. And we should not have been dropping. Even the stochastic RSI was going up and the normal RSI was also going up. There was no reason technically in the chart why we should have dumped at that specific point in the chart. And the only reason was that the news broke from South Korea that DELIO is now suspending withdrawals. Now, when we are looking at the Bitcoin chart, so here on the CME futures chart, first of all, I had warned you guys, if we lose this bottom level here, that we potentially now have to face the situation that we might go all the way down to close that CME gap here at $21,000. I still don't believe that we go as low as this specific level here to fill it, but the longer we stay under $26,000 and the more we approach to go to 24, the more likely it gets that we're going to see a flash crash with a V-shaped recovery to close that CME gap. So we have to pay now close attention to that. Then here on the 3-day chart, luckily here nothing really major has changed yet. Just that we are now at the bottom of the falling wedge here, which is fine. It's not a big issue yet. But if in the next 2.5 days we are breaking it to the downside and we are closing under the falling wedge, then it becomes a problem. I'm gonna show you in a second why this will become a problem. Here on the 30-minute chart, yeah, there's not much to say for the short-term outlook. I would expect some further downwards movement here, potentially to the 1.618, the golden ratio, the extended golden ratio here at 24,566, 24,609. That might be an imminent target. So for everybody that's out there that wants to scalp, there is your target, because we are rolling over here again into a bearish potential downside move here with a rejection of the EMA ribbon in the process right now. So here is your scalping target. So if you would scalp that, it's $500. More or less from where we are right now. If you go here, yeah, so it's like 1.84%, 20x leverage, 36.8% is not bad, and that can be fulfilled in the next, let's say, 2-3 hours in my opinion. So that can go really quick. So, and if we are not seeing a strong bounce from that level here, then we are really in for a ride to the downside. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade on a safe exchange, then sign up on BYBIT. You still get $30,000 absolutely for free for using my specific link here. Or go to ASCENDEX. That's another exchange that I just partnered up with. There also you get up to $2,000 for using my specific link in the pinned comment and in the description below. And you can also actually earn a Bitcoin while you are trading on that platform. That makes it really unique. And that is something that I haven't seen somewhere else yet. And that's why I decided also to partner up with them. So definitely check it out. You get up to $2,000 if you sign up with them. And I think around $200 quite easy with completing some simple tasks. So definitely check that out. So now let's get back here to the chart. Here on the 4-hourly chart, you can see now why the $24,500 level is so important, where the golden ratio is, because here that cluster, that is the only cluster that is stopping Bitcoin to go all the way down here on the 4-hourly chart to the 1.618 to the golden ratio, where we have the longest bar sitting at around $23,000.50. So if we lose it, this cluster in the next coming days at $24,500, that's why I say it's so important that we are watching that level. If we lose that, then get ready that we see $22,800 and $23,000 in that kind of range. But there, I really believe that the bull's going to step in and that we see a V-shaped recovery back to the upside. What is also really interesting to me is there were hundreds of millions of dollars in buy orders around the $25,000 level. Where did it all go? That's also insane. There were so many buy orders. I had seen it like a week ago. They're all gone, which makes no sense. I have to go now and check in the order book again, in the global order book viewer, where now the cluster went, but most likely went lower, because smart money moves with the price, and they saw, okay, there's so much selling pressure coming in, this goes potentially lower than 25k, so let's move our cluster lower. So, and now that is really interesting to see. I will show it to you tomorrow where they moved the cluster to, but it could be, my suspicion is that they moved it around that kind of area here. There is now that big support cluster sitting. They will not put it somewhere like here or there, where you have again this void, where you see, where we're gonna see another waterfall drop, something what we saw here. So you see, you saw that went quite quickly, you know. So after we lost here, the golden ratio up there, down, so heavily down, then up again, down, up, down, like a staircase to the downside. So that's why I don't believe that they would put all these orders in a void like here. They put it somewhere where they see there's historically a lot of trading action, volume based in the past. So, and that next one would be around the $23,000 level, 23,500, 22,800, in that kind of range. So yeah, that's it already for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.